Yes, he was getting emails about stopping conservative Islam in Turkey. So that goes against every point you made.
Okay, let me show you
He
this.
loved Christian goys. He loved Christian goys because you guys give the most money to Israel. You guys give the most money.
He had an Orthodox cross that he was trying to desecrate. There's a picture of that.
Okay, and he was trying to desecrate the Kiswa. So now what argument are you guys trying to make?
What does he try to do?
I never said he likes Christianity. No, he loves Christian. There's a difference. He loves Christian goys. He doesn't like Christianity. He likes Christian goys.
Okay, let's see if he likes Christian goys. Let's see. This is his email that he writes to obviously someone redacted because all the files are redacted. This is what he says in 2009. Okay, several years ago. He says, "You married a matron? Why? Don't you like virgins and fondling them? Why don't you go somewhere where you can legally marry a young girl so that you can play with each other?" What are your thoughts on this? Do you condemn this? Do you condemn what is being said? Make yourself clear.
I don't care about the Epstein files.
No, that's fine.
So you can't condemn this, you PDF. You can't condemn this.
Can you condemn this? Can you condemn what is being said here? And the person that condemned it, please?
These people, they don't desire marriage. They desire sex. That's all I can say.
So you don't condemn what's written.
I condemn, obviously I condemn it. Of course I condemn it.
Okay, and do you condemn Epstein for saying it?
He's a sexual predator who just wants girls for, you know.
It's sexual, bro. Come on, I understand your frustration.
Sexual, yes. But you're asking me, that's why I'm saying you're asking me stuff about the Epstein files. I don't want to talk about the Epstein files.
Okay, so it should be easy for you to condemn, one second. It should be easy for you to condemn the person who said it. So can you condemn Epstein?
I condemn Epstein.
Okay, do you condemn, so you condemn anyone that says this, yeah?
Do I condemn Hamas?
What the hell are you talking about?
No, like I thought that was your next question.
Don't worry about my next question. Just worry about the current question.
All right.
Okay. So in this case, where the hell did it go? Sorry, give me 1 second. Ah, here it is. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry, I'm so sorry. That wasn't an Epstein. That wasn't an email from Epstein. That was actually a hadith of the Prophet Muhammad. I'm so sorry. Sorry, there was just a glitch on my end. So
I read it. That's why
Muhammad
I already.
Is the one that said,
yeah,
"What type of lady have you married?"
Buddy, I already said they want. I never.
Bro, I'm reading the words of your prophet. Relax.
You see what I said? I never said I condemn.
He said, "Why don't you have a liking for the virgins and for fond liking for the virgins and for fond so that you may play with her and she with you."
When did I say I condemn? I said I condemn Epstein. I never said I condemn what he said.
Oh,
all right.
So
you just got baked. 1 second. You just got baked. You got baked because I never said I condemn what he said. I said I condemn Epstein.
Your pagan prophet and your PDF prophet because you were so quick to condemn Epstein for what he said. So
I did not condemn. I said I condemn Epstein. You asked me if I condemn Epstein.
For what he said, right?
Replay the tape, buddy. Replay the tape.
For what he said, right?
Replay the tape.
Wait, you condemn him from what he said, right?
I condemn Epstein.
Okay, for what he said.
And his intentions.
Okay, good. Now, are you going to be consistent and condemn Muhammad for what he said and his intentions?
No, I do not condemn your master. I do not condemn your master.
So you condemn
one shirk, by the way.
No, I do not
even
condemn
say
your
that.
master.
You can't.
Wait, so
the guy went.
That's crazy. So you condemn one PDF, but not the other PDF.
He's not a PDF because he consummated the marriage after puberty. Okay, he consummated the marriage.
Wait, 1 second. I'm not even talking about Aisha. That's not what I'm claiming. Why he's a PDF? I'm saying for saying this. He's saying, why didn't you fondling little girls? So why do you condemn one PDF?
What's a matron? What's a matron?
What's a matron?
Yep.
A female who was previously married.
Yep, and they're middle aged, correct?
Yeah,
right.
they're like,
he's saying, why are you marrying such an old woman? Why can't you marry a younger woman? He's not saying marry a child.
And for what? No, keep going.
He's not saying marry a child.
He doesn't stop there. He says, why don't you have a liking for the virgins and what? And what? Read it. It's right there.
Younger women are virgins.
Right no, right there.
It's okay. Moses takes young girls all the time.
For the virgins and what? And what? Fondling them. That's interesting. That's pretty.
Yeah. Where does it say child?
You're going to see where it says child.
Where does it say child?
Yeah, don't. This hadith has so many layers.
He's contrasting the girls with the matron. The matron is an old woman, an old divorced woman.
Don't worry.
All right, so you got baked.
I'll show you the hadith.
Yes, you got baked.
It's over for you. You're in my pocket now. 2 seconds. You always been. It's just that we see it today.
All right, Mr. Lung Cancer. All right, Mr. Lung Cancer. All right.
Wait, Chef,
I mean,
Chef
at least
Clay.
if I die,
you have to LARP as a Muslim. That's
if I die with lung cancer, better than dying
It's
a
funny.
PDF.
You're
What
not
do you
even a
think?
Christian. You're a kafir for.
Imagine
you're a kafir
dying
on both
a
sides.
PDF. Imagine dying a
You're a
PDF
kafir
poisoned
on
by a
both sides.
Jewish woman.
Imagine dying and going to Jesus, who you say is your God, right? And saying, I was LARPing as a Muslim Shia on every Christian panel and acting like I was on their side. See, you're pathetic. You're a pathetic dog. That's what you are.
So 1 second. So when Epstein said, why don't you want to fondle little girls? You called him
Epstein is a filthy person.
Yeah,
I condemn Epstein.
Right,
I condemn Epstein for who he is.
For fondling little
right?
girls. Yeah, I agree.
I condemn Epstein for who he is.
So why don't you condemn Muhammad for saying the same thing what you thought Epstein
Because
said?
in Epstein's case, it's prepubescent children.
Oh, Aisha wasn't a prepubescent child?
She was when
Wait,
consummation happened. She had hit puberty.
Do you know the youngest victim in Epstein's Island? Wait, Mahmoud, do you know the youngest victim in Epstein's Island?
Who said anything about Epstein's Island?
What?
You're saying Epstein is a PDF, but Muhammad's not, correct?
I don't think
That's what you said.
everything Epstein did is revealed on the island. I believe he did much worse things in Israel to Palestinian children. Yes, I believe he's a filthy person and he hasn't been exposed yet.
Okay, so as far as what we know, the youngest victim in Epstein's Island was 12 years old.
I don't
The
know. You
youngest
tell me.
victim
You're
that
the one who
Muhammad had
reads.
was
You're
9
the one
years
who
old.
reads the Epstein news. You're obsessed with the Epstein news. So yeah, you tell me.
So the youngest victim of Epstein was 12.
Okay.
But the youngest victim of Muhammad.
He's just following. He's following the Torah. Unfortunately, he's following numbers 31.
He's following Muhammad.
He's following numbers 31. Unfortunately, guys.
Okay, so here we have the same narration in Bukhari 2967, where it says what? When I took the permission of Allah's Messenger, he asked me whether I had married a virgin or matron, and I replied that I married a matron. He said, why hadn't you married a virgin who would have played with you and you would have played with her? Now listen, I replied, O Allah's Messenger, my father died and I have some young sisters, so I felt it not proper that I should marry a young girl like them, who would neither teach them manners nor serve them. So I have married a matron.
Where does it say child? Where does it say child?
So that she may serve them and teach them manners.
Where does it say child?
Now, in another narration, it even says because she wouldn't be able to comb my sister's hair. Now, what does that mean?
Wait,
how is it defined?
Let's read the narration that says sisters here.
Yeah, sure, I can bring
Let's
it.
read the narration.
But address this one first. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, give the narration first.
There's a narration in front of you. Address it.
No, the one with the sisters here. Because nothing here tells me that they were a child. Nothing here tells me this.
So here,
all I see is young. Young just means. Yeah,
let's reason like grown men. Okay. Now, when the Prophet tells him, "Why didn't you marry a virgin?" he answers, "Because if I had married a virgin, she wouldn't have been able to take care of my sisters. Good, and she wouldn't be able to teach them manners.
That could imply she isn't. That just implies she isn't mature. That just implies
thank you.
Hey, can I talk? Mature in personality. I'm talking in. Dude, I think 17-year-olds aren't mature. Are you stupid?
Absolutely baked yourself.
So a matron has experience because she's had a husband before. So she would be mature enough to serve the household. You're a fucking dog for not even letting me speak.
Relax.
You're a
Hey,
dog.
hey,
Bro. That's
hey,
what
bro,
you
hey,
are.
hey, hey,
Right?
hey, hey,
You
bro, hey,
baked yourself
below
again.
you. Hey, below you,
You
below you.
baked yourself again.
Hey, now that you're done with that argument, I've got an argument for you. Do you want to engage?
Who the hell are you?
We'll find out
Engage,
shortly,
bro.
won't we?
Constantine Chronicles.
Yes.
Look at my name, Constantine. I'm the superhero.
He's
of
going to
Constantine.
flatline you in 2 seconds.
I'm
bro.
the superhero of Constantine.
Yeah, I'm going to render an argument. Are you ready?
You're gonna render an argument? What are you, graphics card?
Stop embarrassing yourself, bro, and just engage, Mehmet. It's
All right,
fine.
render the argument.
Yeah, so P1 just
Mr.
going to be...
Superhero. All right, go ahead.
P1 just going to be if God intentionally causes a false historical
Dude,
event.
just give an informal argument. I'm not trying to listen to this nonsense.
If I can give an informal argument, but then I'm just going to make fun of you for being a clown or not being able to track linearly.
Okay, go ahead. Give the informal argument and you can make fun of me.
Yeah, cool. God intentionally causes a false historical event to appear universally true, then human testimony about divine revelations becomes unreliable. Do you agree or do you not agree?
Yeah, it becomes reliable. Yes, I agree.
It becomes unreliable?
Human history, yes.
Okay, cool. So the Quran teaches that Allah made it to appear that Jesus was not.
Yes, I know. Yes,
when he was not.
I'm saying human history. Yes, human history is 100% not reliable. I agree.
Okay, cool. So if God permits or causes universal false beliefs
Yep,
about a central scientific event,
you have to get divine revelation to know the truth of what happened.
Awesome. What's your epistemic access and what's your criteria?
Oh my God, bro! Can you just formalize it better? What do you mean? What's my criteria?
Wait a minute,
I already agree with you.
Want a formal argument?
I already agree with you.
Okay, so this is why I'm going to make fun of you for being a clown for not being able to intellectually track.
Oh my, bro! Get this guy down, bro. Watch your head. Watch your head.
You've been baked, Mehmet. You've been baked.
Constantine, watch your head, Constantine.
Flatlined. I told you.
Watch your head.
Seconds. So listen, check it out.
Watch your head, Constantine.
Hey,
watch your head.
If God permits, if God permits or causes a universal false belief about a central salvific event, then humans lack a principled method to distinguish true revelations from divinely permitted false appearances. Therefore, you have no epistemic access granted by the God that you serve in order to delineate truth or falsehoods. So how do you know by the epistemic access criteria that it was the angel Gabriel that was in the cave or Satan? Go ahead.
Yeah, the epistemic access is verifying the prophet's claims to prophethood.
Yeah, that's just restating the claim. Can you give me some sort of local justification?
No, it's not. How is it restating the claim?
Yeah, because you just said the same thing over and over.
No,
okay.
Tell me how it's circular. Wait, one second. Tell me how it's circular.
Yeah, because you just restated the same
I haven't even
nonsense.
spoken yet. Dude, I haven't finished.
Yeah, so I just want to know about your epistemic access.
Yeah,
dude.
okay.
How's it justified?
Again, it's not
what
circular.
mode of justification?
Oh my God, do you want me to talk? Hey, Constantine Chronicles, do you want me to talk?
Dude, you already couldn't take a formal argument. Now you don't even know what.
No, I didn't say I couldn't take. So I said give an informal argument.
Just tell me how you can delineate. Just tell me how you can delineate.
It turns out this argument is actually trash.
How do you know? How do you know you're on this panel right now?
You're doing all this. You're doing all this talk to give a God logic level argument.
Hey, are you here right now, or did Allah make it appear otherwise, bro?
Oh my God, this guy's a dumbass.
No, if I'm so dumb, it should be easy to refute. If I'm dumb, bro, it'll be easy to refute. Tell me.
Yes, I'm trying to talk. You keep interrupting me.
Okay, when I stop talking, that's a social cue, clown. So start now.
That's why I started talking, and then you kept talking again.
This guy from the guy who couldn't take a formal argument.
Who said I couldn't take one? I said give an informal argument. It turns out it's trash. It doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. So if it's trash, then you should be able to answer it. How do you know you're talking right now?
And I've been trying to answer, but you keep interrupting me.
Yeah, you're just waiting for ChatGPT to give you the answer. So how do you know you're here right now?
I am sitting down right now. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not on a computer.
You're not sitting down. You're standing up because your heart rate's raising. Give me an argument for why you could be here.
I swear to God, I'm on the ground. Wallah, I can verify forever. And Wallah, I'm on the ground.
Okay, how do you know it couldn't be otherwise, bro?
There's no laptop. I'm laughing at your dumbass.
How do you know it couldn't be?
That's what I'm doing.
If it's humorous, you should be able to defeat it really easily.
And I've been trying to talk, but you keep interrupting me.
When I stop talking, that's a social cue, clown.
But you keep talking again, dumbass.
Yeah, what's the argument that I'm a dumbass when you can't keep track of a conversation?
I'll give you the argument that you're a dumbass. You keep asking me to reply.
That's an assertion without justification, but it could have been otherwise.
You're interrupting me again.
And
you're interrupting me again. And you're interrupting me again.
Hold on.
Like, well, you might be the first human to go to hell because you're a dumbass.
Mehmet, answer the question, bro. We're all waiting for your answer.
Okay, why is he interrupting me when I'm talking?
No one's interrupting, bro. Everyone's silent except for you. Go ahead.
So I kept saying it's not circular because it would be circular if I'm saying that to verify the prophet, we would have to verify his claims of being a true prophet, and then we would verify it by him saying that I am a true prophet. That
Yeah,
would
how
be
do you know it wouldn't
circular.
have been able to appear
I
otherwise?
am saying we can verify a fact about history,
Yeah,
which
that could have
isn't.
just been appeared to be otherwise.
See, this guy's interrupting me. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Like, you
because
have
it's
an issue, dude?
nonsense.
Like,
It could just be. It just could be otherwise, bro.
what's going on, Chronicles? What's going on?
Oh, now you know who I am. So
What's going on?
now that we've been properly introduced, what's your epistemic criteria for delineating truth from falsehoods if it could have been to appear
My
otherwise?
epistemic criteria is
Yeah, what's your access?
logical reasoning and divine revelation.
Okay, what's logical reasoning when it could have been to appear otherwise?
Unless there's a good reason, I am to assume.
What's the good reason? Your reason could have appeared to have been otherwise.
Oh my God!
You clown, lock
You
into the argument.
you won't even let me finish a sentence.
Because you're stuttering like Stanley from the schoolyard.
How am I? I'm not. I didn't stutter once.
Bro, you cannot intellectually track. Dude, how do you know?
Intellectually,
how do you know?
Intellectually? I cannot
look.
intellectually track.
Yeah, so how do you know it could have been otherwise?
Yes, anything technically can be otherwise, but
Okay,
we
you
have
just conceded the argument then.
No, I haven't even responded yet.
No, it could have been otherwise, bro. You may have won. You
Yo,
never know,
dumbass,
bitch.
let me
Here,
talk.
You even here
Let
right
me
now?
talk, dumbass. Let me talk. You won't
Hey,
let
how
me
do you know
talk.
you're in this live right now?
Can you let me talk for 20 seconds?
I don't know.
Let's
Could
do a
have been
challenge.
appeared to be otherwise?
Let's do a challenge, okay? The law of a challenge, okay? Let's do a challenge, okay? You are not allowed to interrupt me for 20 seconds. Let's try it.
I may be talking and you wouldn't know because it could have been allowed to have been appear otherwise.
And you lost. Oh my God. And it wasn't even 5 seconds, man.
I can't hear
Constantine
Constantine
won.
speaking.
He just,
Nobody
it just
hears
appeared
him.
so otherwise. He just
Oh
won.
my God, this guy lost the challenge.
He's
Now,
letting
what
you
are we gonna
speak.
do with you,
Nobody's hearing
Constantine?
Constantine.
What are we gonna do with you, Constantine?
Who is he talking to? What
Well, this is what I'm telling you.
I don't even
I'm
know
telling
if
you,
he's talking.
if you dhimmis we're not paying the jizya, this is what would happen. Every one of you would be like Constantine.
Can
You
you
would
answer
be
the
barking
question?
all day and debating all day.
Mehmet, can you
would
answer
be
the question,
barking.
Mehmet? Can you answer the question?
Yeah.
We got
okay,
99. We got 99 people
Okay,
here waiting.
are we
for
gonna
this.
start
Go
the
ahead.
challenge again? Okay, 20-second challenge. All right, 20-second challenge, no interruptions. Yes. So like everything I said, right? History is generally taken as it is unless there's a specific reason to specify otherwise, right? It doesn't go against God's nature to to cause an event in history that deceives people from seeing the true reality of it. It doesn't contradict his nature.
Except he
I'm
did it
saying-
one time, so I guess he did contradict his nature.
Yeah,
Way to go,
just
you blundered again.
because he does it one time in a specific case to deceive
so that's just going to be
evildoers.
special pleading. He won't do it again. What,
I
did
haven't
he
even
promise
finished
you?
the 20. Have I finished
Did
the
he
20
promise
seconds?
you? Did he say,
Have I
hey, I'm not
finished
going to
the
lie to
20
you again? Hey, let me ask you this. Why was it 7 centuries of epistemic failure as it could have been otherwise? And then how do you know?
7 centuries is 700 years, you dumbass.
Yeah, so, okay, are you 600 years after the fact?
So you said 7 centuries, so you agree you're a dumbass, right?
Oh, okay, so cool. Check this out. Was it 600 or 700 centuries? You can correct me. I'll just take the loss on this one.
So when you say 700 centuries, a century,
No, 600 years
a
or
unit,
what is 600
a unit
years or
for
700
centuries
years? I'll take
is
the loss.
100. Is 100.
It's in the
So
7th
just
century, but
because
600 years after.
Listen.
Okay,
just
600
because
years.
it happened, just because the prophet's revelation and ministry began in the 7th century,
So he made it appear otherwise
does
for
not
600
mean there's
years?
a gap of 7 centuries.
Okay, whoa. So there was 600 years of everyone being epistemically
It's 6 centuries.
justified.
It's 6 centuries, buddy, if you can count.
So 600 years, right?
Yep.
Of
So
every-
you agree.
of-
You
of-
agree.
of
You don't understand units of time.
Of the globe
You
being
agree, right?
epistemically justified in that seeing that the resurrection or the crucifixion was of Christ. And then we're supposed to, by what epistemic criteria, take it to be for certain within a metaphysical possibility or some sort of mode of justification that because there's a revelation in a cave that this is A, Gabriel, or B, Satan. How do you know which angel it was if it could have been made to appear otherwise? I'm just waiting for the answer, bro.
The divine revelation.
Okay, but that divine revelation could have been otherwise. So what's your epistemic
Okay,
criteria?
how could it have been otherwise?
Because he's done it for 6 centuries.
What do you mean he's done what for 6 centuries?
Yes, made it to appear otherwise.
That's not divine revelation, you idiot.
Oh, you mean, okay, cool.
That's
So
an
what's
event
the
in
argument
history.
that I said? What's the
That's
argument
an
that I said
event
it had
in
to be
history.
divine revelation?
That's not divine revelation.
Oh, so, okay. So if it's not being revealed from Allah, it's not divine? What's your argument for that?
Do you know what divine revelation is?
Yeah, when it comes from a divine source. So therefore, is it just to be the case that if he had made it appear
No,
otherwise?
what comes from a divine source? You cannot just
so
say
he revealed,
it comes
he
from a divine
revealed-
source.
he
But that's the very
revealed-
thing we're questioning.
He revealed that this was Gabriel, correct? How do you know?
Are we
that
talking
it
about the
wasn't made
crucifixion?
to
Are we talking
appear
about Gabriel?
otherwise?
What the hell are you talking about?
Now both of them are in question since it could have been otherwise, couldn't it?
So what? Okay, what's your argument? Can you just make your argument?
You want me to make it again? Do you want it logical this time? or are
You
gonna be
haven't
able to
actually
try?
made an argument, by the way.
Oh wait, I was making fun of you.
Your
earlier 'cause you
question
couldn't
is, what
track
is
the
your
linear one.
epistemic access? That's not an argument, you dumbass.
Oh, okay, cool. So do you want me to render the argument all over again?
You haven't given an argument in the first place.
No, wait, you couldn't track the first one because it wasn't in a syllogism.
You asked me a question.
Yeah, you couldn't answer it yet, so you've just
That's
blundered
not an
all over the place.
argument.
Wait, do you want the argument again?
You haven't given an argument. Oh my god, you have the memory of a goldfish.
Okay, P1. You ready for P1? I'm going to do this all over again. I think you just got here. I think the problem is it could have been made to appear otherwise. That's why you don't realize that I've actually made an argument. I think that's what's going on.
Oh my god.
So do you want the argument again?
Yep. Feel more fun and entertaining somehow.
So no,
Somehow you
want the
made talking
argument?
to K better.
So are you just going to concede the argument?
That's something
Still
crazy
wait.
for you.
I'm still waiting for that epistemic justification.
Yeah, I gave the epistemic access for the 5th time. It is
And it was
divine
what?
revelation.
Okay, how do you know it wasn't made to appear otherwise?
Oh my god! Because
what?
It doesn't
because of the wonderful
fit.
things he does. Because he said so. Special pleading.
Are you
What
gonna
is
let me
that?
talk? Are you gonna let me talk?
Yeah, as soon as you start answering with any state of intellectualism,
Yeah.
but so far this has just been a blunder. You keep saying because he said so. I'm asking you for the epistemic criteria.
I
on why
actually
would you think
didn't.
it'd be
I
the
didn't
case
even say
that
he said so.
because he
putting-
could have made it to appear otherwise. Genius.
You're putting words in my mouth. I didn't even say it's because he said so.
How do you even know you said these words? It could have been made to appear otherwise.
If I left you in a room by yourself for 20 minutes, I promise you will talk
What
to
does this
yourself
have to do with the argument?
and act like you're debating someone.
Yeah,
Because
okay, so
you're not
do you have an
even hearing
argument
the
for that?
words that I'm saying. You're
I
thinking
don't
of
even
what I'm
think
saying.
You know what you're saying, bro.
No,
it could have been made
oh
to
my
appear
god, you're
otherwise.
actually schizophrenic, dude. Relax. All right?
Actually, I am.
I didn't
schizophrenic,
say
but
it's
less about
because
my
Allah
content,
said so.
Less about the character and more about my content.
Yeah, okay, so it doesn't fit God's nature to lie in terms
minute.
of.
Hold on. How could it not fit his nature?
Can
to
I
lie when he
finish a
deceived
fucking
for 6
point?
centuries? 6 centuries made to appear otherwise, but
Yeah.
it doesn't fit his nature.
So
What's wrong with you,
I'm
bro?
glad that you're using centuries correctly now. After I corrected you, right?
Yeah,
because
good job.
you cannot count. You don't know how to count time.
So are you going to answer the question or
Because
no?
you don't know how to count time, right? I'm glad I corrected you on that, right? And that you're using the placeholder that I gave. I'm glad that you're using it still. Yes, so I answered you, right? The
No,
epistemic
you didn't.
justification for another reason to
Yeah,
describe
that was
what
just
happened
special
in
pleading.
history.
You just said
to
divine revelation, bro.
Yeah, so divine revelation is the only
Could have been made to appear otherwise. What's your
Oh my,
argument that
can
it
I
wasn't
talk?
false?
Just let me talk.
Yeah, as soon as you render an argument, bro. Don't just say it was just divine. I'm like, are you going to accept? Okay, catch
Okay,
accept.
how about
Hey,
this?
it was divinely revealed to me
How
that
about
Jesus
this?
is God. Are you going to accept that?
I'll give you a minute to talk.
Hey,
I'll give you.
it was divinely revealed to me that Jesus is God. Will you accept
Okay.
that argument?
Okay, I'll give you a minute to talk, and give me a minute to talk.
The social cue is when I stop talking, bro. Go ahead.
No, it's not the social cue because you've
Oh,
proven.
wait, that's not a social cue? What's your argument
You've
for that?
proven countless times that your social cue of me talking, right?
Yeah, less about my character and more about
after
the
you
content.
become silent, right? Okay, how about this? You take this as a social cue. When I talk, you don't talk.
Yeah, okay, so what's the demonstrable effort that I should apply to you that makes you Geppetto and me Pinocchio?
Okay, look at
that you should
the
pull the
Will.
strings and
Will,
make me
my
talk?
Dimmy is talking in the comments. Look at Will. He's been silent all this time, right?
Address Constantine.
He
Focus
took
with
his
Constantine.
shahada yesterday. He took his shahada yesterday.
Stop doing this. Just focus.
Because he got the wall name wrong, and he was confident.
Focus with Constantine.
So yeah, man, I'm just asking about that epistemic access to delineate what is true or what is false.
Yeah, so,
from Muhammad's revelation when it could have been otherwise.
Yeah, so
And then
because
you're gonna say divine revelation? Cool, divine
Oh my
revelation.
God.
I got divine revelation too, bro.
Okay.
Jesus is God. Now what?
all right, let me talk. Okay, so given the fact that God, in our epistemic framework, God is able to cause an event in history to appear otherwise, doesn't carry on to God giving revelation or false revelation because
What's the argument for that?
because these two aren't symmetrical in nature.
Yeah, I need an argument for that.
Yeah, it's
How are
not
they not symmetrical
symmetrical.
in nature?
It's not symmetrical because God does not actively deceive someone.
Wait, he did for 6 centuries. That's pretty active to me.
That's not actively.
Oh wait, okay, that wasn't consecutively, or you're
No,
saying
no,
that he
that
just
was
took a
passive.
break?
That was
Or-
passive.
Oh, so six centuries of passive?
Yep, and it was passive, and there was no
That's
religious.
a long pass. 6
There
centuries is
was,
a long pass
yeah,
on.
there was
What's
there was no
crazy?
religious implication of Jesus dying on the cross.
Wait a minute. It was made to appear otherwise. So
That's
I
not a
guess
religious
everyone was.
implication.
Oh,
That's not a
okay.
religious implication.
What is yeah? So go ahead and define what religious implication has to do with anything that I'm saying.
Meaning that if you follow something that God sent or deceived you in, it will not lead you to hell or heaven.
Okay, so everyone that believed in that time frame, they just went to like Allah heaven.
No, you could have believed Jesus died on the cross and still have been a Muslim that day.
Okay, cool. So let me ask you this: how come it's not? How come I can't just say that in reverse? You could still believe Jesus died on the cross, and you can be Christian now and still be okay.
Because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
How do you know that? How do you know that it could have been made to
Can
appear
I
otherwise?
talk? Let me talk, dude. Let me finish a point.
Are you just going to tell me divine revelation again?
You are insufferable. You are actually insufferable.
Yeah, I'm throwing my hat into the dollar ring.
Let
now
me
and get ready
talk.
for it.
Just let me talk. Relax. Calm your titties down. All right,
Yeah,
relax.
as soon as you get through with the meta, I'm just waiting for the conversation, man.
So as I said before, right, there is no religious implication of the crucifixion of Jesus.
That means nothing.
But now there is a religious implication.
What does that have to do with epistemic
Because
access?
the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he brought updated revelation, and we
How
are
do you know
commanded
it could not have
to
been
obey
otherwise?
Him
How do you
and
know?
Allah.
How do you know that?
Because I know that because there is justification for him being
What's
a
a
true
justification? What mode of justification?
Many modes. There's a prophecies.
Okay, many modes. What type of
prophecies
modes?
given by him?
Do you think a
prophecies
mode
he
of
fulfills.
justification within philosophical language is prophecy?
Oh my God.
That's just special pleading, bro. What's your mode of justification to believe that it could not have been otherwise? If you're just going to say divine revelation over and over, then fine, I'll use the same argument and I'll be equally justified. It was revealed to me divinely that Jesus is God.
Okay, can you prove it was revealed to you divinely that Jesus is God?
Yeah, X is a necessary condition for Y therefore X. Between my metaphysical framework and yours, mine is the only one that will comport to the necessitation of reality.
Can you show it?
Yeah, do you want me to render an argument?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, universe exists in what is unified and what is plural. Plurality, unity, contains both of these things, right? So in one composition, this is how reality comports to the nature of things. Do you agree with the first premise?
Just run.
What just happened?
Yeah, he left.
He was never on the panel. It was made to appear, so he was never.
He dropped. Yeah, he dropped. He dropped on his own. He left the live completely. Yo, big W, bro.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. All right, I guess I'm going to start doing this dollar thing now.
Bless you, Constantine.
God bless you all.
God bless, bro.
St. Paul, tell me you got the clip, the part where he said God contradicted his nature for that event. I messed up my recording, but he said God contradicted his nature temporarily. For that event, he contradicted his nature. This is finished. It's over.
That's crazy, bro. 3 times in a span of what? I think he's my first guest. In a span of an hour. Bro got clipped 3 times. All right, we got Law on the panel. Welcome, Law. How are you? Oh, he's back.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, so the destroyer of Sunnis, I said the contrary.
Happened?
I said that Allah does not contradict his nature when he deceives people in a historical event. I said he does not do that, but he does contradict his nature when he actively deceives people with something that has religious implications. So you're a bad hearer, right? It's okay. And the other guy is a yapper. I did not have a glitch.
How does the crucifixion and resurrection?
I did not have a glitch where I crashed TikTok. I just did not want to talk to the yapper.
Okay, so 2 seconds. How does it not have religious implications?
Because believing Jesus died on the cross has nothing to do with being a Christian.
It does, because in the Old Testament, the prophecy of the suffering servant would imply and align with the crucifixion. So it would confirm the messiahship of Jesus. So it has implications. If he wasn't crucified,
But we
it
already.
will
But one second. One second. We already affirmed that.
2 seconds. If he wasn't crucified, he would be a failed Messiah according to the Old Testament.
He's actually a failed Messiah because he was crucified.
Focus on the point I just gave you.
Okay,
According to the Old
To
Testament.
address your point, right?
Yeah.
To address your point, we already believe in his messiahship. So even with our epistemic framework, that wouldn't contradict our religious implications.
For the people at the time who did not have access to the Quran, which came 600 years later.
Yep, they wouldn't have gone to hell. They wouldn't have gone to hell.
So the only
because they believe Jesus died on the cross.
2 seconds. In the Old Testament, the Messiah had to be in some whatever, be crucified, or have
That's
what
not
would
true.
be
That's
later.
not true, by
2
the way.
seconds. What would be later the crucifixion? Doesn't matter. The point is the crucifixion confirmed, which is why he said now it is done. Yeah, on the cross.
No,
So,
but it doesn't confirm.
2 seconds. So you're telling me that if Jesus was not crucified, there would be no impact whatsoever on the messiahship of Jesus.
No negative impacts according to our frameworks.
What?
According to the Islamic framework,
So there would be an impact on the people at the time, and they would end up rejecting Jesus.
There could only be a
and-
positive one according to your logic.
You're not following. Again,
I just told you.
I'll let Constantine is back. I'll let Constantine.
Oh,
Go ahead. Because
Don't run again
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, don't
run.
run.
no.
Now you can resume the
I swear to God, I did it. I
We're not
swear to
gonna
God, I did it
chase
just for
after
fun.
you, bro.
Wallah, I did it just for fun.
Such a coward, bro.
Wallah, I did it just for fun.
Continue,
Wallah, I was gonna
Constantine.
come back. I swear to God, Constantine. Don't worry, I
Wallah, you're
wasn't
a
gonna run
liar.
from me.
Go ahead.
It was just funny. I was like thinking, what would happen if I just dropped while he's yapping? That's all.
You were never on the panel. It was made.
It's
it was
okay,
made
though,
to appear.
Constantine.
So
It's okay.
go ahead.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you were never on the panel. It could have been made.
I'll
to appear
let you
otherwise.
render the argument again. I'll let you render the argument again.
Yeah. So you asked about you asked about my epistemic criteria and how I can know that it's not the case or is the case. Correct?
No.
No, that's what you asked, and that's the argument that I was rendering. So
No. Are we talking about the crucifixion or are we talking about
no, we're talking about a metaphysical.
Yeah. Christianity in 10 minutes? Don't worry. I don't want you to do that.
Okay. So then why am I up here again?
I don't know. You requested, so.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just take the concession informally. That's fine.
That's not a concession. I just don't want to hear this yap for no reason.
Yeah, that's a concession. It's just informal.
No, because you know what? Just go ahead. Just peace out, bro. Peace out. Drop. Just drop, bro.
Coward. Absolute
How
coward.
does you proving Christianity in this life
for a fourth time, bro.
like
Run for a fourth
you already
time.
failed giving an informal argument. You're not gonna give a good formal argument for Christianity. I know that. I'm just saving everyone's time.
Yeah, so that's just an assertion. I mean,
That's
I
not
don't
a,
even know.
no.
why you're-
I
don't
have.
even know if you're really here. Do
It's
you know
an
if you're really
educated
here?
guess. It's an educated guess.
Hey, how do you know you're talking to me right now, bro? Just how do you know? I mean, it could very well be made to appear otherwise.
I have no reason to suspect otherwise.
Okay, yeah, but they had no reason to suspect otherwise for 6 centuries. So how
And
do
they
you know
weren't
it's-
punished for it. Oh,
Oh, yeah, it could be the same way now. You don't even know that. You
great.
don't even know.
Then I
You
wouldn't
might
be
even know
punished
what
for it, and I
punishment
wouldn't even care to begin with.
is. Okay, so you don't even care if you're here right now. That's wild.
There's no reason for me to suspect otherwise.
There's no reason for you to care otherwise, apparently. I don't even think you're on this live right now. Do you exist?
Wait, you don't care? So now it seems that you're the one having an existential crisis.
Why would I have an existential crisis? The God that I
You
serve
just
doesn't make
said
things to appear otherwise.
I don't even know if you're here right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you're here right now either.
Yeah, so it seems that you're the one who's having the
Yeah,
existential
the reason I
crisis.
don't know, if you're here right now is because I don't think you don't know if you're here right now. So I'm getting confused.
That
too.
doesn't
We're all
follow. How does me not knowing if I'm here right now have anything to do with you not knowing if I'm here right now?
Hey, am I here right now?
Now you're shifting away from what I just said.
Wait. hey, shh. Listen. Are you?
Bro,
Are
this
you on this
cornball, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Listen. Shh. Can you hear your own thoughts?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna submit a request for the vizier to increase your jizya because this is unacceptable.
Listen.
This is unacceptable. These Christians have so much time on their hands. They're not even paying the jizya.
How do you know you're even talking right now?
Look, these Christians are getting philosophical now.
Don't say time on their hands.
They're not
Allah is
even
time.
paying
We don't have
attention.
Allah in our
Listen,
hands.
This is what happens when you don't pay the jizya.
Hey, just listen. How do you know there's a such thing as a jizya?
This guy is so corny. Oh my god. Wallahi, I'm cringing. Wallahi, I'm cringing, bro.
Mehmet,
Can you say me? It's Ramadan. Can you stop me from cringing?
2 seconds.
It's Ramadan right now.
Could something in the Quran today be false?
Anything.
No, that's not possible.
Wait. Could something that Allah revealed be corrected later on?
I'll tell you why not. Because there are independent reasons from the Quran that show that the Quran is preserved from the 7th century.
Give me an example.
Just let me finish my point, all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And because the Quran also says that Allah will preserve this Quran, and we know that this verse is found in 7th century manuscripts, and there's no room for
that could have just been made
there's
to
no
appear
room
otherwise.
Exactly.
There's no room for any scribal changes. Then we have good reason, independent reasons.
I don't
to
even think
suggest
you're on
that
this
the Quran
panel
is
right
preserved, and therefore
Did
Allah
you
did
say that
not
Allah preserved
allow any
did you say
change
that
to
Allah
it.
preserved the Quran?
Yep, and that's found in 7th century manuscripts.
Was the task delegated to Uthman?
Oh my God, we're burning. Oh, wow, burning.
Oh, it's worse than burning is the tip of the iceberg.
No. I don't want no one to
The
interrupt.
Hafsa Quran.
Did I say burning? Did I say anything about
The
that?
Hafsa Quran. Look
Did
at
I
your
say
Hafsa
anything
Quran.
about that? You're asserting and assuming. Track.
Yeah, yes.
Who was delegated the task of protecting
Uthman
the
ibn
Quran?
Affan.
Sorry?
Uthman.
Perfect. Was he a partial cause, or was Allah the complete cause in protecting and preserving
Allah
the Quran?
can use people for His cause.
Great. So Uthman was merely an instrumental tool then, right?
Yep, he could have been, yes.
Great. That's a concession to the Ash'ari position of occasionalism. Are you an Athari? You're an Athari, aren't
Don't worry
you?
about what I am. Just go ahead with the argument.
There you go. You just baked yourself. You do realize that. That's a concession
my-
to
is this guy
occasionalism
stupid,
and
bro?
a concession to illusionary free
Actually,
will.
AP,
This guy
hold on,
actually-
AP, hold on.
Thank you. Hang on,
He may not have gotten baked. He may not have. It could have been made to appear otherwise.
Let it hit home for everyone.
Is this guy like
Let
an
it hit
actual
home.
like dumbass, bro?
Yeah. Oh, bro, don't you realize what you just done to yourself?
Okay, tell me what
Don't
I
you
did to
realize?
myself. Tell me what I did to
Don't you
myself.
realize? Wow.
Please,
Crazy,
I'm shivering
bro.
right now. Please, I'm shivering. Can you tell me what I
Spell
did?
it out. Spell it out for him.
Tell me
I
what
mean,
I
you're
said.
too scared to.
No,
you're
tell
too
me
scared
what I said, bro.
to
I'm
tell
gonna,
us
dude. If
what Aqidah you're upon now.
Discord bros find out, I'm gonna get so cooked.
Yeah, they will.
Can you tell me what I said? No, say
Which
it.
is occasionalism,
No,
which
no.
means it's hard determinism, which
you
means
tell
you
me-
remove compatibilism,
can you
which
tell
means
me what
no
I
free
said?
will, which means illusionary free will.
Can you tell me what I
Dummy.
said? My Discord bros are
it's
freaking
over.
out.
That's it. Everyone here understands, and that's all that's important.
No, just tell me what I did. Just tell me
That
what I
was an
did.
easy baking. We can try one more thing if you want. Is Muhammad the objective standard of morality? Yes or bro?
No, let's not change points. Let's stick on this one. Can you tell me what I said that had bad implications for me?
Is Muhammad the object? Are you embarrassed to say that Muhammad's your standard? Is it? Jesus is mine. Is Muhammad yours or not?
Okay, we can get to this point after we finish the first
So
one.
Muhammad isn't your standard. Are you
Can you
embarrassed?
stop
Or do
running
you
away
think
from
this
the
is a
point?
moral argument again?
Can you stop
Are you
changing
thinking this is about
topics?
Aisha again?
For
No one's
someone who
changing the
baked
topics.
me,
It's relevant.
you seem to be changing topics really
You're
quick.
about to get baking number 2. Is Muhammad your
think
objective
that's
standard?
three.
of
Oh my
morality?
god!
Yes or no?
But then
I'm
again, it could
telling
have
you,
been
bro.
made to appear otherwise.
These Brits
Is
are like,
Muhammad your objective?
Wallahi,
Why are you embarrassed
wallahi,
to
like,
answer?
this
I mean,
is-
you're embarrassed to answer about
these
your
are
aqidah.
symptoms-
Now you're embarrassed to answer about your
these are
prophet.
symptoms of not paying the jizya. I'm telling you.
Yeah, answer the question. Is Muhammad the objective
I'm
standard of
telling you, bro.
morality? Yes or no?
You're paying the jizya
Scared,
to
aren't
Israel
you?
now. Subhanallah.
Scared,
Answer
aren't
the
you?
question.
You see?
Answer the question.
Subhanallah, man.
Answer the
Jesus
question,
is my
bro.
objective
Don't be
standard,
afraid.
bro.
I'll answer your question
Subhanallah, Jesus
if
is my standard.
you stop
Is
running
Muhammad
from
your
the first.
standard?
Oh, yo, can I talk?
No, answer the question. You're my pagan on this panel.
You're what?
You understand that? You're my little pagan. Answer the question. Is Muhammad the objective standard of morality for you, or is he not?
pagan. You're my
Yeah, you are.
pagan.
You are. I piss on Abdul Wahhab too. Now, and Ibn Taymiyyah. I shit on him. Now what? Answer
Alright,
the question.
I piss
Is
and
Muhammad
shit
your
on your
objective
poll.
standard of
I piss-
morality?
I piss
Thank you.
and
So
shit
now you
on
are
your
an
poll.
Athari. You see how easy you were to
Alright,
rage bait?
no, I
You
piss and shit
idiot.
on your poll.
Thank
I'm
you
just-
for
You want to
taking
play
an
this
Athari
game?
position as an
I can
Athari,
play
you
this game
dummy.
as well. I can play this
now
game
let's
as well.
go back. You see how easy it is to rage bait you?
I
Now,
can play
answer
this
the
game as
question.
well. I
Is
shit
Muhammad
and
your
piss on
objective standard of
Constantine.
morality, yes or no?
I shit and piss on
I don't care.
Constantine.
I don't care. I don't care. Is Muhammad your objective standard of morality, yes or no? One more
I'm
chance
not
before I
going
tell
to
the
talk
boys
to a
drop
filthy
you.
mouth. I'm not going to talk to a filthy mouth. Get
Answer
the
the
hell out of here.
question, bro.
Answer the
Get the
question.
hell out of
Don't
here,
run.
man.
Don't run.
You got a
Don't
filthy
run, bro.
mouth on you.
Don't run. Don't
If
run.
it was
Don't
up
find
to
a way
me,
run,
I
bro.
would get a knife.
Answer the
I
question.
See
would,
how
I would
easy
get
it
a
was.
knife to the
Ramadan.
See how
fire.
easy it was for me to rage bait you into taking your position as an
That's not
Athari?
rage baiting.
You
That's
dummy.
blasphemy.
You
What the hell are you
idiot.
talking about?
You were too scared to admit it before, eh? When you said
That's
you affirmed
insulting, buddy.
occasionalism.
That's not rage
You
baiting. That's
affirmed
insulting.
what? El Ghazali's position.
That's sinful.
Instrumentalism.
That's
You
not
clown.
rage baiting. That's
Now,
sinful.
answer the question, dummy.
This dude
You got
thinks
cooked
being
already.
this dude thinks being
Answer
a
the
sinful
question.
person.
Is Muhammad your standard
I'm
or
not gonna talk to you. You're my dhimmi. You shut the hell up.
You're my
all right?
pagan. Kick him off the
You
panel.
shut the hell up. You
Get
shut the
out of
hell
here,
up.
bro.
All right, follow
Get
your
out of here,
master.
bro.
Follow your
Hey, this
master.
may have never happened if it's any
Suspect, yeah.
condolences. It could have been made to appear otherwise, bro.
Flop.
Filthy
Now,
pagan.
I want everyone to
Filthy, filthy
understand.
pagan.
Did he get folded? Yes. Why did he get folded? Because he said that? What? He removed what he affirms from the Athari position, which is compatibilism, because he was too scared to say that Uthman was a partial cause in being delegated to preserve the Quran, and that Allah had delegated it to a creature. Sucked in, bro. See you later. Next. That's it. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how you get them to answer. When they don't want to answer about their aqidah, I spit on Abdul Wahhab. I spit on Ibn Taymiyyah. Then they'll answer you.
It's Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. It's not Abdul Wahhab by
I don't
itself.
give a
That's his
shit,
father's
bro.
name,
I
you
don't give a
retard.
shit about his name. Well, I
Oi,
don't give a shit
Apostolic,
to take
I just had a
name,
question,
bro.
Apostolic. Do you want to
Yeah.
end up like one of these Coptic Orthodox on the screen, you filthy kafir? I'll slice your head off like the filthy mushrik you are.
Yeah, you're gonna do nothing.
Oh,
bro.
you know what? Hey, I got something to say about that. You know, I
Wait,
met you
do you
guys
wanna-
in
do
your
you
own
wanna end up like
neighborhood,
these
traded
Coptic
some rounds with
Orthodox?
you. And then when I was
You wanna
trading
end
rounds
up
with
like
you,
these
you
Coptic
weren't so
Orthodox on the
tough when I
screen,
was
you
over
filthy
there.
mushrik? You filthy
Hey,
kafir.
black flag. Hey, black flag. Black flag.
Yeah, when you were
Black
willing
flag.
your
How
when
is
you
that
were
gonna
willing your
happen?
rounds, we were knocking them down, bro. That's what I
Imagine
remember.
being
What happened in
so
the Crusades,
shit.
little bro? What happened in the
That's how
Crusades?
you're
Imagine.
speaking my language
You little
now,
kafir
bro.
mushrik.
Hey, you're speaking my
Hey,
language.
he's
All that
a-
talk that you're
slice the
talking,
head
I
off.
was in your
Yo,
neighborhood
Mohammed.
walking that walk.
What
One
happened?
second,
What
Mohammed.
happened? What happened to these Coptic
Mohammed.
Orthodox on the screen?
Yeah. Hey, but when I
Mohammed,
step,
how is that
when
gonna
I stepped
happen?
through your neighborhood in your own nation, bro, you
What
weren't
happened in
talking
what
like
happened
that
in
to
the
me
You
when
know
I
what
was there the
happened?
first time,
You know
bro.
what
happened in the
happened?
Crusades?
You know
What
what
happened in the
happened?
Crusades?
They
What
No,
won
you
the
weren't
argument.
talking like
2
that to me
seconds.
when I was in your
2
own
seconds.
country, bro.
Filthy Mushrikeen king got full
What
freedom in the
happened?
Crusades.
What happened is that they won the argument. This is what happened because you, with your shitty arguments, the only argument you have is the sword. Because with your mouth and with the pen, you always fell. You have an intellectual
just like
deficiency,
Jesus said,
and for 1400 years,
just like Jesus,
you've been the butt of the earth. You're an absolute
Filthy
moron, a retard from A to Z, and
When
your
I was
entire
stomping down your
lineage
block, you
is
wasn't
built
supposed to go.
circularly. Co-sanguine.
Mohammed on
wait,
the top. How is that
genuine
gonna
question though,
happen?
genuine question. Destroying.
Mohammed,
Do you want to
Mohammed,
Yeah,
shut
by
your
the
mouth.
tens
end
and
up like one of
Mohammed.
these?
I would flatline
Mohammed.
you and your family. Bring them
slice your
back
head
to
off
life
like- I would
and then flatline them again. You filthy
Slice your head
kafir.
off like these
Absolute pig.
filthy mushrik.
Mohammed, how is that going to happen
Yeah,
when you're
man.
stepping on the neck of your prophet and the Sahaba? Could you tell me how that happens? Oh, you ran away like a coward.
Oh, speaking
Okay.
of running away like cowards,
As we
that reminds me of the
continue-
UAVs we used to send over there back when I used to watch it on the screen. Then we have to go and collect them up in pieces. Oh, yep, that's not just a figment of my imagination because I was actually there doing that.
Destroyer, come back. Yeah, Destroyer, come back. You gotta
You see how they love Abdul Wahhab and Ibn Taymiyyah more than the Prophet. These are Khawarij, bro. That's all they are. These Wahhabis, these Salafis, these pseudo authorities on this app, they're a shit stain on Islam as a whole, bro. You think the rest of the Muslims like them? They're stuck. Because these people identify as Muslims.
Bro, I remember. Hey, I remember these pigs when I was in the
Christians to
Sunni
dismantle
triangle, bro.
them.
I remember these pigs from the Sunni triangle when I was over there the first time in Haramati, bro. This is the same swine I'm talking about. When you said that they were a Wahhabi, something triggered off inside of me. I remember these pigs when I was walking in their own neighborhood, and guess what? They weren't so tough when I was there. They weren't talking like that when I was there. Now they get on this app and they want to act hard, but when we rolled up, they would all scream and shout and they'd hide under the cars, bro. That's the type of dude you are. I don't even think you got it in you to fight. I know the type of dude that fights, and it ain't you. I can hear it in your voice. You're crumbling like a child. You're a prima donna, dude. Don't come up here talking like you're going to do some violence. You don't even know what violence is, bro. I've been in your own neighborhood, in your own triangle doing violence.
Amen.
You see, this
It's
is
so-
the fear of
it's so-
Islam. Oh, my bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's so interesting to me that they keep talking about these Copts when these Copts constantly, from the time from the time that these Muslims here on the screen did this, they constantly step on the neck of their prophet, on the neck of the Sahaba, and they're struggling to breathe. I don't understand. Come up and tell us that Islam is a religion of peace. Or better yet, go and tell your other Muslims that keep spewing the filthy lies, deceivers just like your God, that Islam is a religion of peace. Why don't you go open lives? Why don't you go tell the Muslims? But it doesn't matter, right? Because we're doing it and the Muslims are listening. The Muslims are receiving major shubahat, and they're leaving this filthy cult. So, congratulations, bro.
Their God is a deceiver, and their mother is a receiver. We have the best combo. Ashan Allah. There's
the deceiver-receiver combo. MashaAllah. Well, we got the number 2 on the screen, the deceiver-receiver combo. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. The Muslims are freaking out, by the way. The Muslims are freaking out at the sheer level of shubahat that Muslim women, mostly Muslim women, to be honest with you. I mean, we've had several women that we've taken out of Islam, and they're freaking out. Why? Because there's going to be no lineage. There's no more Muslims in their line. So whether you have Muslims today, they're not going to last for the next year, 2 years, 10 years, 50 years. It's not going to happen. Even the sheikhs are coming out and saying 25% of our youth are leaving Islam because it's being exposed. What's happening to Islam now has never happened in the history of Islam. And we glorify God for that, for putting this paganism and putting this pagan God and this pagan prophet under the feet of Christ daily. So,
gentlemen, may the hand of the Lord be upon your ministry, and may God bless you all, destroyer. It's always a pleasure to do business with you. Apostolic, thank you for your mentorship, and for the rest of you, I look forward to doing more work with you in the future.
God bless
Constantine. Everybody follow Constantine. Stand up guy. Good arguments, everything. Bless you.
I just followed them.
God bless, brother.
Y'all ran a train on Mehmet, though. That was crazy.
Yeah, do you see how quickly he folded? I told you, they will never beat this argument, right? And they're too embarrassed to tell you what Aqidah they're upon so they can play ambiguous. But all you have to do, you know what? If you don't want to take it too far extreme, just say that Abdul Wahab was upon Shubahat. That's enough to trigger him. Once you hear them get angry, you know off the bat. Okay, he's a Wahhabi.
That was genius.
He's up on the offer decree.
Genius.
That's another
By the
way.
you cut him off, but he was going to. He said, if it was for me, I was going to pull out my knife, and then you cut him off. He was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, I'm about to say that too. Yeah, he said that. He put it there. That's mad.
Yeah, he said it a few times actually.
Yeah. This is the fear of Sunni Muslims.
They're driven by nothing but hate, bro. Pure hate.
See, by the way, so Apostolic, this guy came in. He got baked by K. Then we brought the Epstein email. He got baked. Then Constantine got his argument in, baked. You got your argument in, baked.
Bro, he's been the only Muslim on my panel today. I've been live for an hour and a half. 4 or 5 times.
It's gotta be the best thing that's ever been implemented is what Destroyer's done with those things.
Bro, we got live apostasies, and I've got in DMs on the same thing. Insane stuff. Insane. The Epstein email thing is going to turn.
You know the funniest thing? When you did it that day and you did like 2 or 3 of them, and then you go, do you want to risk the next one? And do you want to condemn it? Or do you want to risk that maybe it's your prophet again? And the girl goes, I'm going to condemn it just to be safe.
Hey, you know what?
It's hilarious, man.
Hey, destroy. You know what would be fun? You should go to these universities where there's liberals supporting Islam, and you should show these emails and ask them, what do you think about this? And then show them.
Yeah, that's...
we can get correspondence. I'll check with BB,
That's crazy, bro. Oh, didn't mean to send that invite.
Still haven't used this one about the one about hating Christians and Jews. I still haven't used it. I have to use it on someone.
Yeah, you had it open. You had it open and it was cut off. So I was like, let me toss the other one real quick.
Is it this one? You can 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
I noticed that one right away though. That one is too obvious.
You know what's messed up? Anybody who has actually looked at this email, the real ones, will know this one's fake because how bad the quality is.
Which one? This one?
No, the other one you put up for that guy. It was such low resolution stuff. Dude,
Yeah, but K fixed it when he put it picture. So it says here, somebody's talking about meeting Christians for a conference or whatever, and then Epstein replies, "They will never comply. Christians are the worst of creatures or creations." What did I wrote creatures.
Creatures.
So
yeah.
now, so I think they'll easily condemn this one. And especially the women. You get the women the easiest with these kind of things.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. That's why the women are leaving this religion, man. That's why the women are leaving in droves, and the men are freaking out. They're freaking out. It's wild. It's wild.
This is why they become Salafis. And then they can get a woman who can't speak yet or think yet.
Yeah. Let me show you the screenshot that was playing the other day. Destroyer, do you know Fuad 24? He's one of the sheikhs here. Watch this. Hold on a second. Let me get it. Ah, damn, I deleted it. I deleted it accidentally. I can't even access it. But dude, he was saying some. He was it was big by my own phone, bro. He was saying some filthy things to a sister, to another Muslim sister who was embarrassing him, and Akhi X was embarrassing him, or exposing him. No, speaking was exposing him, and he put up the screenshot. The stuff that he was saying to the sister, saying things like, you're not going to be able to speak when your father marries you off to me against your will, and this, dude, it was some filthy stuff, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's so they lack. So the thing is, they lack control in their actual life. So they have to sort of find an outlet where they can role play it a bit, and this is where they go.
Right.
They're embarrassing. They're even a subhuman would be offended by this. There's something below a subhuman. Subhuman.
Yep. Yeah, how about that conversation with Romelio today, huh, Destroyer? That man has vitriol.
Who's Romelio?
On the atheist panel, the atheist that we were talking to earlier. When you came up on Rukela's live.
Bro, do I have amnesia? Romelio. I spoke to an atheist today. Ah, yes. I forgot that baking. Bro, did I get another 2 seconds? What the hell?
It said live visibility. It didn't say you specifically, but yeah, come back up just in case.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Because the thing is, and you saw my demeanor.
Yeah.
It wasn't like my normal demeanor because I know how they play. I give back their energy. So I pressed them on it and they couldn't answer. And I had to play this.
And you could have been there like a couple hours earlier. I did the same thing. He was talking about, slavery, this and that, and, slavery in the gospel. Paul Bishop eventually came up and DeBolt came up as well. And they continued the conversation, but it's just fallacy after fallacy after fallacy.
Yeah. They always have to be like, why don't you just be a okay, you're an atheist, whatever. Don't believe in God. Okay. Why do you have to assume this attitude with it? Why do you have to be edgy 24/7? It's like this, there's this meme that says like, when you say God bless you to an atheist and he's like, oh, you picked the wrong guy. Like, why do you have to be edgy? Just,
right.
I don't believe in God, but be honest with the text, be honest with the morality. Like, it's insane, the level of...
Yeah, they have a vitriol. right? Because they need to, they have no grounding for their own beliefs and for their own, they have no genuine truth. They don't know if anything is true. So the way it comes out is if I attack everyone else, then I'll have some type of, I'll have something to stand on. I'll make, if I bake someone else, then somehow I'm going to be correct. So that's why they're all rhetoric. And I made him concede as I'm talking. I was like, you have shitty rhetoric. Can you admit that? He goes, yeah, I have rhetoric. And I think before you came up, I kept telling him, I was like, bro, this is so foolish. You're so ignorant. And you keep speaking from a perspective of, pretending like you have knowledge just through rhetoric, but you have no knowledge. You have no idea who St. Paul is. You have no idea what the Bible is. You're speaking from an Islamic perspective. You're a fool. And and then as he continues, I was like, first, before you continue, can you just say I'm a fool? He goes, yeah, I'm a fool. Anyways, what's your question? I was like, that's all I needed to know. Insanity, dude.
I think they have this hate for, they live in sin and they know it. And they want to, what I believe is, they want to live in a society where people essentially don't have an eye on them. So they can't be judged. They can't feel guilty when doing something.
Correct.
Because deep in them, they know they feel guilty when they do something. So they want to remove any eyes they have on them to feel liberated from it. Because they still have this little conscience inside of them that they know they're doing sin. And I think this is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, that's exactly it. If I can destroy the Christian, then I've destroyed the God that I'm running away from. Exactly. So if I do that, I feel that's exactly what it is. It's so insane, man. But what's sad is that they genuinely don't know nothing. They don't know anything. They don't know anything about the Christian scripture. I'll grant them that they know some things about the Quran, because you don't have to know any type of depth in any way, shape, or form. I mean, same arguments rerun. There's nothing deep about it. It's all shallow. But when it comes to Christianity, they don't understand it at all. When he brings up St. Paul, and I was like, are you saying St. Paul is condoning slavery? He goes, oh, no, I didn't speak about St. Paul. I'm talking about the Bible. It's like, oh, interesting. So as you're doing an internal critique, you're not quoting St. Paul himself and what he said? He has no answer, man. He has to turn to rhetoric. He has to turn to insults.
Yeah.
Drop me like 4 or 5 times before you even, a couple hours before you had talked to him. I was like, bro, can you help yourself from being a fool? You're insanely low tier, man. It's sad.
And I even have a clip of, do you know, what's his name? The rabbi who spoke with Libiano, Tovia Singer.
Yeah, okay. Tovia Singer, yeah.
This moron, this guy, I have the clip, I can post it whenever. He said, the issue with the Bible is that it's so well written and so eloquent, and this is how they get people in. Whereas the Quran, I honestly don't understand half of what it's saying. He said this word for word. And I have in fact, anyway, I can't put it, but whatever. He says that word for word. It's so funny.
That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, I mean, Libiano, when he talked to him, it's so funny to me that he didn't bring up any of the arguments that he brings to Christians about the Old Testament. He didn't bring up any of those arguments in any way, shape, or form. And that's just the sheer hypocrisy and the sheer hatred. He doesn't care for what the scripture says. He's just there to humiliate Christians, and he fulfills his goal. Not even the Jews, because if that was true, that he hates both Jews and Christians, then he would have attacked them in the same exact way, attacked their scripture in the same way. But no, he was buddy.
Exactly. And he's LGBT too, as far as I know, Tovia.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lesbiano. Well, Lesbiano as well.
That they're both LGBT.
Today was the funniest thing. In the morning, I joined JC's live, and she was at the beach. She was in the water, okay? And she had her live, and it was pointing towards the beach out there. And she sees people were pointing to a whale really, really far away, okay? She was like, "Oh, whale, Libiano, is that you?" It's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Oh man! All right, any Muslims in the chat? We got 64 people in here. Any Muslims in the chat that want to come up and have a conversation? Our claim is that this is true Islam according to the Quran and Sunnah. Come up and give us dawah. It's Ramadan, unless they're in a food coma.
They must be, yeah.
Or sleeping so that they can wake up in a couple hours to continue to eat, you know?
Yeah.
So they get the day started.
Okay. Do you was it? Did the Lent started for you yet? Lent.
Yeah, Lent started Monday.
Oh, for you. We started on Wednesday for the Catholics.
You started Wednesday, or you're starting on Wednesday?
No. Wednesday.
You started Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, we started. We started Monday this week, and we go until April 12th, I think. I can't remember the exact. I think it's April 12th. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be done on March 22. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, some years the Catholic and the Orthodox calendars align, and we celebrate. But most years they'll be either a week prior, or that kind of thing. But this year is really early.
Yeah.
Actually,
it's kind of crazy. We have the same like the Muslims, like Ramadan. That's mad. You see how the Catholics and it's mad crazy.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll overlap, but this year, it's the entirety. Like I said, we started really early this year.
Yeah, well, it's my first time. You know, this is my first year celebrating Lent.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I gotta send you some articles and videos as guidance as well. Remind me. Send me on Discord. And
I'll DM you on Discord.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
AR, can I ask you, when you, because half of the time when you're on the live, I just forget you're there. I just don't notice because you're always 24/7, but you just say nothing.
He's always farming.
No, I'm just I'm a quiet person. Yeah, I'm compared to my family. Yeah, I'm the quiet person. I don't, I don't chat too much. I'm just a quiet person.
Okay.
Yeah. They call me miskin or was it? Oh, yeah, they call me miskin. They say, oh, you're so kind and you're quiet, and that's who I am actually. Compared to my family, that's why I'm always quiet.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Oh man. All right. Well, I think things are winding down. That was a unique live. I opened this live to bake Mehmet 7 times, where Mehmet was baked 7 times throughout the span of under 2 hours. So we're glad about that.
Now. He's got to give it up. That's crazy.
It's done. He was trying to find a way out, bro. As soon as AP rage baited him, he knew this was his cue this was his way to immediately drop. But it was fun while it lasted. But God bless you guys. Have a blessed Sunday. Have a blessed week. And to those who are fasting, have a blessed Lent.
Bless you.
We'll talk soon. God bless everyone.
God bless.
Peace.